Yeah, no wonder my water bill was higher this month. I have a leak out in my yard. Alright, gotta get my water turned off and get that fixed. Can't afford that. Alright, got my water shut off. Gonna dig this up a little bit, see what I got, where it's leaking. Might have to turn it back on to find out exactly where it's leaking, but we're gonna get this fixed. Somewhere back behind this pipe it is leaking, so I'm gonna dig this out and find the leak, get her fixed. Alright, so you can see it dripping there. That's the leak. The water, I believe, comes from here and goes that way. It goes up to this faucet. I don't mind if I delete that faucet. I've got another one right on the back of the house. So the thing is, that pipe goes on that way, and I don't know where it goes. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to cap that off right there, delete this, and like I said, I'm hoping that the water is coming from there, flowing that way. If I cap that off, it's going to stop all water going that way. I have no idea where that pipe goes. So, I mean, if I don't even know where it goes, obviously I'm not using that faucet. If there is a faucet on the other end of that pipe somewhere, I'm guessing it. If there is, it's back in there somewhere. And like I said, don't know where it's at. Never used it, so I don't care where it's at. So we're going to see. I think I have a cap here that I can put on that. Just cut that. It's plastic pipe in there. Just cut that plastic pipe off and put a cap on it, and then we'll see what we got. All right, moving along. Gotta have water. All right, it is fixed. Here's what I did. I got the water back on. It's not leaking anymore. I can tell on the meter there's no water running because it's not spinning. What I did was I cut, the pipe was leaking there at that end. I cut it off there at that end. It's just plastic pipe. Oop. And you cut it off with that right there, just like scissors, cuts it. And then I put that cap on there. And I was correct, the water is flowing that way into this pipe, which I still don't know where it goes. And I don't care where it goes. It doesn't work anymore now. If I find it back here in the back and I think it's useful, then maybe I'll dig this back up and reconnect that pipe. But the pipe was broken off right there. It was broken and leaking right there. What that fitting is, you can get these are called gator bites, and they're for plastic pipe, copper pipe, and you can just put them straight onto a pipe. You just push them on. That little plastic piece in the middle for the plastic pipe, you take that plastic piece out, you stick it into the plastic pipe so it doesn't crush the pipe, and then you just snap this on there. And that can be removed real easily and be reused. That's what I've got, 2 of these, and that's what I use these for. I was doing some plumbing work in the house. And had to cap off water lines so that I could run more water lines or whatever, work on the water lines. And I just used those to cap them off, and then when I was ready, took the caps off, replumbed that section of pipe, and reused it. So we do have running water in the house again, and everything's fixed. I'm just going to cover all that up for now and be happy with it. All right, thanks for watching. A little emergency plumbing repair. Just want to share that with y'all. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video to somebody that might have that same kind of problem. my water bill was a little bit high, and I noticed that, so started looking into it a little bit. What has happened in the past was sorry, I got a stick stuck in my shoe. They were estimating my bill and estimating it like 3 times more water than what I was using. So that's what I thought was going on. But I went out to read the meter, and I saw that the meter was spinning. The little arrow in there was spinning. So I knew there was a water leak because there was no water turned on in the house. So I filmed this because I thought it was going to be less than 3 minutes long, but it's going to be vertical instead of horizontal, but that's all right. Anyway, yeah, the meter was spinning, so I knew there was a leak somewhere. So I started looking, and I found that right away. It's outside, so I didn't even have to go in the house looking. Thank God. I'm glad it wasn't inside a wall or something. So yeah, there we go. That's a quick little fix for you. All right, once again, thank you for watching. Appreciate everybody.